All right, y'all. With that aftermarket column, I imagine they make one of these for, I don't know, not for the box. I don't think they do. But we're gonna go ahead and get this one off of here. We're gonna put it on that other column, and then we're gonna install that other column in. What up? What up? What's happening, man? Y'all see this? 1979 LS Swap Landau. Got the roof in it. We're gonna look at all this during the day. Just plumbed in the last of the little cooling system. I keep saying dry shaft, but as I say dry shaft, I keep seeing other things that need to be doing. But the dry shaft taken care of, and so we can go ahead and get this thing driving. I was wanting to try to get a matching wheel. Dude, we got the old school hammers, but we got a dummy out back. Y'all know what that is, but anyway, you got a little dummy out back, and so that's why we're gonna drive it with the dummy. So be it. I'm actually waiting on the extension for the mass airflow sensor. I was gonna move the battery over here, but I decided against it. We're gonna leave the battery over there. Tidy up those wires, tidy up some more of those heater hose wires there, and then we that's it, man. I mean, we gotta make sure that steering column's right. I gotta get that measurement right. So I'm over here, adjusting on it and tightening it up. We're gonna do matter of fact, let me see if I can find the part number. To my man that was looking for the part number on the column, I'm gonna have to get with G Money on that. I'm not sure what the part number is. It's not on the box. Actually, the styrofoam is not on the styrofoam, so no luck there. I'll get a number for you, my man. I ain't forgot. So adjust the column, hide them wires, and any other little piece. So we're gonna drive this thing this weekend. So that's the plan. We got jumping. We got to put that, remember we talk about the best fuel tank for LS Swap being the B-body. One we have here is the plastic 91 to 96 B-body, whether it be Roadmaster, whether that be Impala, Caprice, Cadillac. That's what we got jumping with this tank. I know my man G Money has. We're gonna tie up some of this stuff here, being that we are running the air cooler on this side of the car, battery on this side. We had to get an extension for the mass airflow sensor. I mean, we could have put it here, but paperwork says, guess what? It won't. You're not supposed to put it there. So we're gonna put it out here with the breather, run it out here, plug it out like it's supposed to be. Then we've got steam vent. We got a steam vent. I run in here. We'll run it down accordingly. Plug it into the radiator, and then we've got our, what do we call this? Our reservoir over here. So we're gonna got a reservoir here, battery here, steam vent here. Got around one. I gotta get a longer wire, which I do have for the alternator. We know it's charging, we know it's working, so we know we gotta do all that's good. Then I got some Got some double D shaft coming and some couplings for the steering shaft. The one that's on it is old school. You know, it's a rag joint. Rag joints, it's everybody frowns on the old school rag joint. They always upgrade up to the Jeep Cherokee stuff anyway. So I'm gonna go with that newer rag joint here. There she is in all her glory. Drop this dude in, put fluid in, fans, set it on the ground. I can't think of nothing else, man. Of course, I gotta hide some wires under the dash. You remember, if those of you that are friends with me on Facebook, remembered me fussing about somebody taking the part I needed? Shipped me a freaking empty, and dropped it off at my door, man. Empty. See that shaft? We did away with the rag joint. We no longer have the rag joint. The rag joint is not a go-to for, you know, for obvious reasons. Rag joint. So you know it's play in it. 1979, you know what I mean, 78 at rag joints. Don't see a lot of curves, a lot of turning. So now we have double D joints, double D joint up there at the steering column. So I think this should be a lot stiffer steering, a lot better steering. Got the mass airflow in. I'm gonna hide some of them. I'm gonna tuck some of these, like my ground wire, my positive wire, get them, you know, up and out of the way a little bit. Running, like I said, I'm running these wires here to my fans. Got two fans. Gonna be controlled by the computer. I'm still trying to determine how we're gonna control the fan for the transmission. I could do like ignition on. As soon as you turn the ignition on, fan comes on. Or I can have it come on when these fans come on. You know, it probably wouldn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Not sure. I know the transmissions tend to run a little warmer in the summertime. So what would it hurt? Plus he's running bigger wheels, a lot more stress on the trans, you know what I mean? So, you know, like I said, big derail, cooler fan, transmission cooler, big 3-core radiator, cooler fan with the shroud, FI Tech intake, drive-by wire 102 millimeter throttle body, offset bracket, ICT billet, and then the other one is, you know, we get off to do the eBay Amazon thing. They still look good to me. You know what I mean? And I guess you could take an etch ICT in that other one if you wanted to. Still looks good to me. I'm gonna wipe it all down, get it cleaned up under here. Most of the wires what you see over there are for the heater and AC. I'm not an AC guy. I don't even know how to make that stuff work. But the wires are there. The wire for the harness is here. So, you know, condenser's got to go in here. So for the most part, you know, we there, man. We there. The goal is to set this dude on the ground and see if we can make it move today. Lord willing. 79, 78, Landau, G money. It's been a process, man. But she turned out nice. Got that Mad Dog 4L80E. You got that slap shifter, man. A slap shifter. Let me show y'all something. Never mind that. We gotta hide them wires. Plus, he's getting a, you know, console, center console, custom console. But we right now are in neutral. No, that was reverse because I put the dry shaft in. All right, we in drive, but we can go. Do you see that? Huh? Back in park. Running the neutral safety switch, backup lights, easy guard, push button, start. Aftermarket steering column. The only thing that I don't see on this aftermarket steering column is a way to, gotta tighten it up. Yeah, I got it loose. A way to bright lights. I don't see a way for him to have bright lights because it doesn't have. Schools usually have something right here in the floor. That's something you could probably add later. I might have to cut these bolts off, stack some washers. Maybe stack some washers there. Get my bolts in here. Remember that? We had an issue trying to find that thing right there, man. As far as I know, they don't make them, but we had to make something shake. And all the wires are going to be tucked under here, loomed, and, you know, hidden per se. I want to say this is one of the, yeah, okay, I'm going to take it with me. So we're going to go get some bolts for that. I got the wrong U-joint straps. Tuck the rest of these wires, man, and we're going to set this dude on the ground, Lord willing, Lord willing, Lord willing.
Chop, 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 chop.